Alright, so here in the corner I have the trading card I just sold. It's a Pokemon card. You want to look at your dimensions here. I went ahead and I usually just select 2 ounces, even though it's like 1. I think you can charge up to 3 ounces without the price changing. And here's the dimensions of my bubbler. I don't think changing those up too much has anything to do with the price. I'm gonna go ahead and select USPS first class package, which with eBay's discount comes down to $293. I select USPS first class because they're the cheapest tracked packages you can get. You can select whoever you want, it's gonna cost you more. And we're just gonna go ahead and print and purchase. All right, let's focus on the card here. So the card I have in just your standard hardtop. You can get these at Walmart. They're like 10 cents each, I think. And if you look closely at it, I have it double sleeved. I'm gonna go ahead and unsleeve it for you so you see what that looks like. They make sleeves for every type of card you have. These sleeves are meant for Pokemon cards and they're called exact fit sleeves. Don't ask me what the dimensions are because the packaging is usually wrong on them anyway. But I put the exact fit sleeve so that the bottom here is the openings on the bottom, and then with the second penny sleeve, which are a penny each, the openings at the top, so no part of the card is exposed at all. And it, in a way, it kind of makes it water sealed. And then you put it in your hard top. Make careful not to bend it. I usually tap them like this until they get to the bottom and they're level like that. And then we go to the next step. Next thing you want to do is get some tape, not super strong tape, whatever this kind of tape is. You get this, you're going to take a strip and you're going to bend the corner in like this. This makes it easier for the buyer to open up their card without damaging it. And you're going to seal the top. The more you do this, the more exact you're going to get. If you go a little over, it's okay. But once it's taped on the top like that, you just seal it like this. And then when they open it, they're just going to peel this off and then voila. Next thing you want to do is cut out 2 pieces of cardboard that are just slightly larger than the hardtop themselves. And you're going to seal the hardtop in between them. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but I'll just go ahead and demonstrate the way that I do that. Just take a little piece of tape like this, stick it on the back like that, center the card so no corners are out of the cardboard, and then you sandwich it like this. The brand of tape that I'm using is called Tape King. It's really good tape actually. And this is where you don't want to skimp out on your tape because this is going to seal all 4 corners of the cardboard around the card. And if here you do this right, nothing should happen to the card. Again, with each of these strips of tape, I am bending the corner in so that it makes it much easier for the customer to open them up. Because if you don't do this, what sometimes could happen is they get like an X-Acto blade or something and they'll slice open the sides, and if you were too close with the cardboard to the edge of the hardtop, they could cut into their hardtop and maybe even to their card. So this just prevents that from happening. There you go. The next thing you need to do is get your bubbler. I use this size bubbler. You just open up your bubbler, you stick your cardboard protected card in there. You shove that sucker all the way down. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. Some bubblers have sealed tape like this on the outside and others don't. This is a self-sealing bubbler. I paid about, I don't know, 13 cents each for these. And then it's sealed. I mean, theory, this next step is optional. I do it just for the peace of mind, but see how these corners are a little bit open here? I don't like that. Somebody could try to take a peek in there, and it, you know, makes the customer feel like I just put more effort into doing it too, still protecting their card. So I just take a piece of tape and seal each corner like this, just in case. You're gonna take a red marker. I mean, a black will do it too, I think, but I like to use red. And you're gonna write, please do not bend. And then you're gonna write it on the other side. Now, I don't really want to show you my address, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your label that you printed and cut out. You're going to center it. I like to put it closer to the top. And then you're just going to tape over it like that. Make sure that the whole thing is covered in tape, because if it gets wet, the tape will protect the label. If there's any paper exposed and it gets wet, it's going to smear it. And then that could mess up, the scanning and all that. So that's pretty much it. Once you do that, you're done.